twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Two friends, two minds, and one love for Arsenal Football Club. You are now listening to the Caught in Two Minds podcast.
Meanwhile, Shelly weaves his way through. What a start this has been.
What's going on? Welcome to the podcast, Caught in Two Minds. I'm me, Marshall, flying solo once again. Your boy Fitz at Gooner Rush is still in Colombia, having the time of his life. He did hit me up with a concern, but I gave him some good advice, and he's well on his way. So he ran out of Viagra, and he didn't know what to do. Yeah, I said, "You're surrounded by jungle, okay? Go find something. Go find a shaman, a medicine man. Have him grind you up something and get your shit working again. You've come way too far." Nah, I'm just playing. Anyway, he's having the time of his life, him and his girl. Congratulations. So it's just me again. And, hey, take it or leave it. Arsenal hosting Aston Villa at the Emirates. Gotta love it. Full crowd, nice energy. I still don't know what to think about these Friday night games. Especially after Monday. But hey, what are you gonna do? When you're in the podcast business, though, it's rough. Woo! Especially when you're flying solo. Enough. Okay? Arsenal hosted Aston Villa. Let's talk about the lineups. Laka starts. No Odegaard. Along with ESR. No Odegaard. Okay? Zombie was out there, and Nuno played at left back because Tierney, I think he has an injury, which is no surprise. Let's give you a little quick recap. This isn't one of them podcasts where we're going to discuss each goal and oh my gosh and what happened. We all watched the game. We've all come to our own conclusions. And, I'm here to discuss some things and pose some questions to you and let you know what I learned. That's it. So, we win 3-1. The first goal came from a Partey header off a set piece. And we'll talk about that later. Partey scored. But he didn't score from shooting outside the box. He scored in the box. What a beautiful set piece, delivery, and a classy header by him. He kind of coerced it in there. But we went up 1-0 after about 20 minutes of play. I'm not sure about first 20 minutes we scored a goal. And then right before halftime, the crafty veteran, the one who's always getting in this shit, working hard, Laka, earns a penalty for Arsenal, and Aubameyang put it away on the rebound. He missed the first one, great save by Emile, and he got it on the rebound. But to hell, the rebound goal was quality. Lots of composure and class, and he's too cool for school. So I'm sure he enjoyed that too. And last but not least, ESR scores on a beautiful counterattack started by Nuno, and Alba with a nice flick out to the left. ESR, who's on the run, he gets it, takes his shot, little deflection, gets the goal. And of course, it would be Arsenal if we didn't give up a cheap goal or a ridiculous goal. We couldn't get a clean sheet. But anyway, we got all 3 points. We win 3-1, and everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Woohoo! Now let's see here. What I will say about the match, let's get into it now. Let's go over the details. I enjoyed, there was a nice intensity early on. And I think Ollie Watkins accidentally brought it out of Arsenal when he collided into Gabriel and threw him down to the ground. I think, that was the beginning of it all. But it was a real intense match. It was physical. It was, lots of tackles flying in. Ref was letting them play. It was a good old proper English football match. I will say this, Villa got caught up into it. They were too busy trying to be tough guys instead of playing football. And I commend Arsenal because we kept our heads, we matched their intensity, we matched their physicality, but we kept trying to play football. We kept trying to make things happen. We were on the front foot. We were pressing. And it was nice to see. It was nice to see Arsenal match that intensity at home. If the team can just do that against teams like Villa at the Emirates, it'll lead to some points and consistency. Little mid-table teams like that, we need to impose ourselves, and I think hopefully we can build upon this. Hey, it's a roller coaster with Arsenal in the process, but this is the exact type of way we need to play at home against everybody, but especially against these teams right around us who are scratching and clawing to survive. We need to come at them and impose our will. Now, fans always talking about Arteta being an egomaniac. I used to think that. But the guy is clearly listening to the Cotton Two Minds podcast. And that was evident by him starting Lacazette and not playing Odegaard and Smith-Rowe together. And hey, I just want to say, you're welcome, Mikel. You're welcome. Anytime. Look, it's simple. When Laka plays, the team plays with energy. And the press seems to be more effective, which is the complete opposite of Abba, who's too cool for school. His too cool for school attitude was on full display when he went for an acrobatic attempt instead of just heading the ball in. He had a nice, easy opportunity for a goal or to at least put it on target, but he tried some kind of acrobatic. Anyway. But yeah, Laka makes it hard on defenders. Laka's a savvy veteran who understands the dark arts of drawing fouls. That was on full display when he drew the questionable penalty. It was questionable, but I think it was clear. I think it was a penalty. But just the way he moved his body, got it in the way to even draw that foul is a savvy veteran move. And, that's what you need. That's what you need. For somebody in that position, you need somebody who's going to just cause havoc, make it hard. And of course, we all know what happened. Alba stepped up, missed the first one, got the rebound. So, what do we learn from the match? What do we learn? Well, let me tell you what I learned. Let me tell you. ESR, Emile Smith-Rowe, should be higher on the depth chart than Odegaard. ESR right now is better than Odegaard. Not by a lot, but at the same time, he's better. They're both young, so this is going to fluctuate. To me, it's ESR's athleticism. He's quicker and more aggressive around the box and on the counterattack than Odegaard. And we saw it in the game when he scored on that counterattack to make it 3-0. Beautiful counterattack started by Nuno. Nuno to Abba with the flick out. ESR scores on the deflection. Just a beautiful counterattack. And it all starts with ESR's athleticism, the speed, the drive, the hunger to get out there and make that run and receive that ball and then to continue and score. I don't see Odegaard doing that. I really don't. I think of Odegaard as like a deeper Fabregas type, a conductor. It'll be interesting to see how this pans out, but competition is good. It's good, especially for young players. And right now you can just base it on form. And to me, it looks like ESR should be getting a nod over Odegaard until, excuse me, I'm burping and shit all in the mic, until he goes into a little valley. It's gonna fluctuate. They're young. Just look at soccer. Sometimes he's brilliant, and sometimes he's just, he's just a kid trying to learn his craft. And that's that. That's what I learned. And how about Nuno to Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen? Big, strong, and aggressive. Nuno. Looking like 2020 Kieran Tierney. Bombing up and down the left side, putting in crosses, making things happen. Now, he's not as polished as Tierney, but not that far off either. And a nice backup for the often injured Tierney. Let's hope this is just a little niggle and he can get back. Niggle? A little nibble. Oh, let's just hope this isn't a bad injury and he can come back. But I like what I saw from Nuno. He was up and down. Just trying to make shit happen. Aggressive. Didn't get caught out too many times. Really showed a lot of stamina and energy. He was responsible for a lot of crosses. He put in a lot of good crosses. Started to break on the counterattack for ESR. So, hey, I'm not mad at Nuno. That's a nice quality backup, and that's also nice competition. You can't be slipping if you're Tierney. You can't be slipping if you're Odegaard or ESR. You might get your spot took. So, competition is good. Happy with Anyway, let me just calm down. Let's party for a little bit, huh? Now that's the kind of shooting I want to see from Partey. Headers from set pieces. He scored one and had plenty of opportunities to get a couple more. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but he missed quite a few headers. Which, hey, I don't mind those. They're on set pieces. That's one thing I'm noticing about this team, or the team they're trying to bring together. We're a little bigger, we're more physical, and set pieces used to be a thing. As an Arsenal fan, we'd just be like, whatever. But I'm starting to see that, we're creating some genuine opportunities from set pieces. And Friday night, Partey highlighted that. He scores one and had plenty of opportunities for others. So tremendous for him. He didn't shoot. He didn't take that many long shots out of the box. Nothing ridiculous. Not too many loose passes. His positioning was, solid. And I think the guy playing next to him has a lot to do with that. Has a lot to do with that. And that's Sambi Lokonga, who ironically decided, you know what, I'm going to be like Partey and take every shot I get a chance to take. I mean, he was taking a lot of shots and missing a lot of shots. But to me, Sambi and Partey, they get around the pitch more. They control the midfield a little better. And they're able to, move a little and pass with the ball. I thought Sambi, he looked way more confident. He fit in nicely. His last game, he did lose the ball. Not the Aston Villa game, but the game on Monday night against Palace. He lost the ball, gave up the second goal. But I think Friday night against Villa, he was more composed, more alert, making better passes, moving with the ball. If he didn't have a pass, he'd kind of push up. And I thought he learned from his mistakes. The only thing he did wrong on Friday, he just took a lot of shots. But for the most part, they weren't. He was open and he took the shot. So I'm not mad at that at all. The kid looks like he's getting a little more confident, and that's a good thing. I keep forgetting, because I'm tired of finishing 8th and out of the top 4. But I keep forgetting this is a very young team. There's gonna be games where we win 3-1, and then there's gonna be games when we draw against a team we shouldn't draw or lose. There's gonna be peaks and valleys, and I gotta constantly remember that. When we're in valleys, though, I just worry that our manager doesn't have the experience or the know-how to get out of those situations. But hey, so far, when the shit is about to hit the fan and we're in our darkest hour, Arteta finds a way to get a win or get some points and kind of steady the ship. And I'll give him credit for that. He's a survivor. Because last year, that Chelsea game, he was done and dusted. But we won that game and kind of built on that, which is strange because Chelsea fired Lampard, a club legend, and they brought in this crazy, not crazy, but he's an intense, fired up dude, Tuchel. And the rest is history. They fired Fat Frank. Damn, savages. But anyway, enough all that. Enough. Let me finish the podcast with a little Arteta love or Edu love or whatever. I'm going to give him a little credit. Ramsdale has been a revelation. I knew a little bit about him, but I wasn't overly excited. But hey, I would have taken any keeper. I just wanted Leno to be replaced. Ramsdale is exactly what this team needed. His communication, enthusiasm, and aggressiveness really solidified the defense. And the biggest surprise is his distribution, playing with his feet. he was solid all match, passing the ball. And hey, you know, he made a lot of good passes. He started the counterattack a couple times, but the clapping up the defense, the getting everybody organized, the command of his area, it's nice to have a, you know, you compare his demeanor with Leno's demeanor, it's night and day. You know, I like my keepers to be like Ramsdale. You know, I like my keepers crazy, like Layman. But Ramsdale was leaning towards Layman, whereas Leno is just, you know, he's just a dude out there. And so I'm extremely happy with Ramsdale. I didn't see it coming. I wasn't one of those people complaining, because like I said, just get Leno out of there. Give me anybody, you know, because we just needed somebody to be like, hey, I got it. Just give a shout out or come out and get the ball. You know, real simple shit. So hats out to Arteta, Edu, the scouting department, whoever got him. Whoever's responsible for getting him, hats off to you. And, you know, I'm happy. What happened? Oh, Emmy comes back. People are booing him. Ramsdale's better than you. I don't mind all that. That's just banter. That's just having fun. I don't understand it. I don't get it. You know, it's not his fault he was put in the situation he was put in. It's Leno's fault. You know, Emi Martinez was a club journeyman. You know, sent out on loan thousands of times, been with the team, never got a shot, never got an opportunity. When he did, he came clutch. You know, he did things for us. And I'll always remember that and respect that. Now that he's gone, or whatever happened in that situation, whether he wanted to leave, whether he didn't want to fight for his spot, whether he had thought he earned his spot, none of that shit matters. He's gone now. And I wish him the best. But when you play against Arsenal, I wish him to be like Manuel Amunia and have baby hands, soft baby hands, and let goals leak in all night. I could give two shits about you. Enough to sing songs and make fun of you and boo. You're just some other dude now. Anyway, I think I went full circle. I showed him love, and then I'm just like, dude, whatever. You ain't shit. Anyway, 3 points for Arsenal. Hopefully we can build on this. We created more chances, but not enough for my liking. You think about, you know, we scored on a set piece, a corner. We had a little raggedy penalty, and then we had the counterattack with ESR, caught him on. I think Saka had a chance. So yeah, we did a better job creating chances. I just think we need to do a little more, create a little more chances. He's had a couple of years, lots of practices. I need to see a little more consistency and, you know, a defined style of play, what we want to do. Other than that, I'm happy we got the 3 points. Lots of teams are losing around us, so who knows? Let me see what's coming up next. Let me see. Calm down. I don't know. You know, I'm not all up to schedule. Oh gosh, I got other shit I gotta do. Just relax. Look at yonder. Tuesday, EFL Cup round of 16. Arsenal versus Leeds United. So I think that's probably going to be on ESPN Plus. Yeah, EFL Cup. And then we got Leicester City on Saturday. So this is going to be some tough games for us. Leeds United, they like to use methamphetamine and cocaine to run around the pitch extremely fast. So who knows? That's going to be a tough game as far as, you know, stamina and fitness. But yeah, we gotta win on Saturday, and then we got Watford on the 7th of November. So anyway, that's what we got coming up. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, sticking with me. It's fun, when you're hanging out with Uncle E and you're talking Arsenal. He's asking you questions. He's saying ridiculous shit. It's exciting. So, what I need you people to do, my listeners, I need you to go over to, iTunes, leave a review, share episodes, let people know. There's an Arsenal podcast that's real chill, gets to it right after the matches. And just, it's just a little conversation with your Uncle E and Fitz at Nuno Rush. That's it. Spread the word. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit us up on Twitter at CITM Podcast. Do the whole 9 yards. Please, do the whole 9 yards. And on that note, I'm going to say peace out. I appreciate everybody. And take it easy. Take it easy. Come on, you Gunners.
Twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Thank you for tuning into Caught in Two Minds. Please head on over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and review. All feedback is much appreciated. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at CITM Podcast, at Nuno Rush, and at eMarshall Comedy. The music of this podcast is brought to you by Statics. If you like what you hear, please head on over to staticsmusic.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Statics Music. That's STATX Music. Peace.